a hadith where the Prophet ﷺ, he said not to marry for, the looks of a woman, for their beauty, not to marry for their wealth, etc. How do you, you know, navigate
Oh yeah, I
between
guess I'm
these?
aware of what you're referring to, and this is authentic.
Mm,
But again, it's broadly misunderstood,
mm,
and that's why many youth, especially the seekers of knowledge,
mm,
they think that the Prophet ﷺ said, "Do not marry a beautiful woman,
mm,
do not look for a rich woman." No, it doesn't say that. He said, "لا تزوجوا النساء لحسنهن," which means do not simply marry women only because they're beautiful,
yeah.
only because of the look, and disregarding the rest of the qualities.
Mm,
Like, you know that she belongs to a terrible family. She's beautiful, but she doesn't pray. She's
mm,
pretty, but she doesn't wear hijab. Meanwhile,
mm,
so people who aim at the
mm,
beauty and they disregard anything else, he said, the Prophet ﷺ said, it may ruin them.
mm,
Which means, uh, let me ask you this: what happens if a person happens to look for a beauty queen and he finally found her?
mm,
Then, God forbid, she had to undergo an operation and she lost some of her beauty.
mm,
Okay, how would he feel about it? Is he going to be loyal to
mm,
her and say, Alhamdulillah, qaddar Allah wa ma sha'a fa'al,
mm,
and keep up with her? Or
mm,
his dream has evaporated and now he has to look for somebody else?
mm,
Most likely that
mm,
will happen. Why? Because his main focus, he married this girl only because she's attractive.
mm,
Because people say, lucky you, you're married to beauty queen. No. And
mm,
you're walking around with a woman whom everybody's looking at because she's not dressed up properly. So
mm,
that would definitely ruin
yeah.
your relationship. It
Mm,
doesn't say if you found a woman whom you're looking for to marry,
mm,
beautiful, no, do not marry her. Of course, this is totally the opposite
mm,
of what the Prophet ﷺ
mm,
said in the hadith. انظر إليها
mm,
فإنه أحرى أن يؤدم
mm,
بينكما. Look for her. That is indeed more likely to make things better between you from the beginning. If you feel attracted, then proceed on with the proposal.
mm,
Likewise, he said, and do not marry women simply for their wealth. Why? It may turn them, after you get married, you
mm,
find that she's very arrogant.
mm,
She's treating you like a slave.
yeah.
And I'm actually handling a case right now where the person was poor,
Mm,
doesn't have any means. So the family of the girl, they give him a flat, they take care of his bills and everything.
mm,
Now with his job, he cannot, with his income, he cannot keep up with the demands of the wife. So she is treating him like her servant.
mm,
And if she ever gets mad at him, she kicks him out. This is my house. Get
subhanallah.
out. So he's out.
Mm,
And, when people talk about reconciliation, it says, but if I go back, I will go back as a servant
mm,
again, Sheikh. You know, so
mm,
if it is only wealth, but it doesn't mean that if the woman
mm,
that you are about to marry happen to be rich
mm,
or inherited a lot of money or
mm,
she belongs to a rich family, it
mm,
doesn't mean to forget about her,
yeah.
not to marry her.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Prophet
Mm,
Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam got married to Khadija
mm,
radiallahu anha, and she was the
mm,
wealthiest woman in Mecca,
mm,
and all the youth were dying to marry her. But she kept turning down all the proposals.
mm,
But when it came to Muhammad,
mm,
she liked him and she managed to deliver the message to him
mm,
so that he would
mm,
marry her.
mm.
Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam.
Sallallahu alaihi
So she
wasallam.
was
Yeah.
way richer.
Yeah.
The Prophet ﷺ wasn't
Mm,
rich, but she
mm,
was rich.
mm,
And they got married and they were the happiest couple ever. And he never
mm,
took another wife so long
mm,
as he was married to
mm,
Khadija radiallahu
mm.
anha. We're talking about so many years that they
Yeah.
stayed together.